What's poppin', my little mixers? In this video we're going to be making chocolate cupcakes that are vegan, and in the next video, which is going to be posted later on this week, I'm going to show you guys how to make salted caramel frosting. In a medium-sized mixing bowl, add 1 cup of non-dairy milk, and I added chocolate almond milk, which was sweetened, but you can always use unsweetened like vanilla soy milk or something like that. To your non-dairy milk, add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, or white vinegar. They can all be used interchangeably. Give that a tiny bit of a stir and then let it vibe on the side for 10 minutes so that it can curdle and thicken up to create buttermilk. Here it is after 10 minutes and it's kind of like curdled and separated, which is what we want. And if you use lemon juice like I did, it's okay, it won't have that much of an effect, like you won't taste it or anything, so don't worry. Okie dokie, we have reached our favorite part, pouring the flour in the bowl. I used gluten-free flour because the grocery store was absolutely empty and I couldn't find any regular flour. So yay, here's that. You need 1.5 cups of flour. Add in 1/3 of a cup of cocoa powder to your flour. Add 3/4 of a cup of white granulated sugar, and I did a little bit less than that because, like I said earlier, I used sweetened almond milk, so I just put a little bit less sugar. Add in a pinch of salt, or 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Our last dry ingredient is 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Why do I even have to say it at this point? Mix it all up. So it's now time for our dry ingredients to vibe on the side, and we need to go back to our buttermilk. So in the same bowl, add 1/3 of a cup of vegetable oil, canola oil, or coconut oil, and I use vegetable oil. So just pour that into your buttermilk thing. Add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and oh my god, that little like piece of paper thing, I don't know, it's bothering me so much. So I finally took it out because that bothered the heck out of me. Mix it all up and do it the best you can because oil does not like incorporate well with milk or something. I don't know, there's some science behind that. Educate me, please. Gradually add your wet ingredients to your dry ingredients, about 1/2 cup at a time, and just whisk, whisk, whisk. So once all of your wet ingredients have been added to your dry ingredients, it should look like this. To be honest, it does look really good, but because I used gluten-free flour, it was a little grainy, which made me really mad because I'm already scared of making cupcakes and cakes because I suck at making them. But I don't know, it looked so good, but it did not taste that good because of the gluten-free flour. But if you use regular flour, it'll probably taste the same. Wait, no, I mean it'll taste better. Fill your cupcake liners about 2/3 of the way full, and this much of batter usually makes about 10 cupcakes, but it all depends on how much you actually put inside the cupcake mold thingies. Preheat your oven to about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And while we wait for the oven to preheat, you can come and clean up with me. Fun fact about me, I never leave a mess in the kitchen. Once I'm done, I always load the dishes and I clean the sink and I make sure every surface is spotless because, I don't know, it's just like a pet peeve or something. So it's about 10 minutes later and our oven has preheated, so stick your cupcakes in for about 15 minutes, but it honestly differs, so 15 to 20 minutes should work out well. First time being paranoid and checking the oven. Second time being paranoid and checking the oven. And third and final time of checking the oven. I took them out 2 minutes early and I let them cool for about half an hour before I even thought about frosting them, because if you frost them too early, your frosting will melt right off. I learned that from experience. So here are my beautiful blue cupcakes, and the blue like lining thing was the only color that I had at home, so that's why they're blue. So we're gonna frost them with salted caramel frosting, and you're gonna have to wait until the next video, which will be coming out in a couple days, to learn how to make this delicious frosting. This frosting is not vegan, so I completely ruined the whole vegan vibe, but that's okay. And honestly, I like the frosting a lot better than the cupcakes. As you can tell by my terrible frosting skills, I do not like making cupcakes. I have very less experience with making cupcakes or cakes, and I hate making them. Not to mention I hate eating them, so I usually just give them to my family, but I hate making cupcakes or cakes. They scare the crap out of me because it's so hard, and like sometimes you can overbeat the mixture, so like there's too much air incorporated and everything becomes dense, or your cake can taste like egg, and that's why I kind of like the vegan version better. But I don't know, making cupcakes or cakes just scare me, and there's so much sugar and butter involved that I hate it. Yeah, that was my mini rant. In case you were wondering how long it takes to make these videos, let's just say that it took over 3 hours to make all these videos and then clean up and load the dishes. So now it's officially 1 a.m. I will be posting a salted caramel frosting recipe pretty soon, so stay tuned for that, and until then, please make sure to wash your hands and stay safe, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in my next one. Bye!